Hello, it's Graham here again at Tabletop Heroes. Thank you very much for joining me. Grab a cup of tea, sit yourselves down. Today we're going to have a look at Dice Throne Season 1 Rerolled by Roxley Games. So, what is Dice Throne Rerolled? Well, in Dice Throne Rerolled you'll take on the role of a particular character and battle it, duel it against other players. The game will suit 2 to 6 players. Each game will last maybe about half an hour, something like that. It's almost akin to, I suppose, Battle Yahtzee is probably the best way to describe it. You'll be rolling a fistful of dice, trying to activate special powers on your battle board to take down your opponent, put together combinations, upgrade your character. It's quite a fast and furious game, and it certainly has become a firm favourite here at Tabletop Towers. Let's have a look and see what's inside the box. So, at the time of making this video, there are 4 boxes available in the Dice Throne Rerolled series, Season 1 Rerolled. The one I'm going to show you today is the Barbarian versus Moon Elf. You can also purchase the Treant versus Ninja, the Pyromancer versus Shadow Thief, and the Monk versus Paladin boxes. Now, each of these boxes is a standalone game in itself for a 1 versus 1 duel. If you want to increase the player count up to 6, then you will need obviously additional copies. You can mix and match it as you see fit. And also, this is the Season 1 Rerolled, which is a sort of re-release version of the original Dice Throne. If you own some of the original Dice Throne series, it's all interchangeable, so it'll all mix together and play perfectly well together. So, let's have a little look and see what's inside the box. So, you will receive 2 characters in each pack. First thing to know is, look how they're lovely packaged in these game trays. So each character is self-contained with everything you need in the packaging to pull it out and play. Okay. The setup for this game is really simple. Let's open this up and I'll show you the quality of the components. So you will receive a player board for each of the characters. This will fold out and sit in front of you. And there you'll see the abilities of your character. So there are combat abilities, defensive abilities, and some special sort of ultimate abilities. These are all upgradable during the game by spending combat points. Combat points are recorded on a little combat point dial, which is obviously unique artwork for each character. Your health points are recorded here. Okay, typically you'll start at 50 and it's a last man or woman standing scenario. You will also find in the game a selection of cards which you'll be buying during the game to upgrade your character. I've sleeved these, and the good thing is, one of my little bugbears is buying games where the sleeve cards don't fit in the inserts. I've sleeved these and they fit perfectly in the insert. So here we have various cards you can buy. As you can see, there's nice artwork on these, which I think is an improvement from the original version of Dice Throne. Okay, so you can beef your character up as you go through the game. There, okay, and any tokens that you're required will be supplied. So the Barbarian, for example, doesn't have many in the way of tokens, so he'll get those in there. And there are custom dice for each character. Now the custom dice here, let's see if we can get it so you can see. There you go. So they're unique to each character type. So not only do they have numbers, because you can, during the game, use the numbers to make short or long straights, but they also have symbols on. Okay. And obviously, rolling and re-rolling to get a combination of these numbers will cause different effects in the game. Extremely easy to get to the table. It has a nice table presence. It looks pretty when it's set up on the table. It's extremely easy as well to teach and get your head around. So each character comes with a handy reference card. The reference card gives information there for any special abilities or effect tokens that the characters can activate or put onto other players. There's a handy little chart there that shows you the distribution of the dice, so you can kind of have an idea of the sort of probability of things happening as you plan your moves out, your turn. Each character has a complexity level in this little bio here. The Barbarian being the simplest, he basically smashes things as hard as he can at complexity 1. The Moon Elf, for example, has a few more effect tokens where they can entangle and ensnare the opponents, which is complexity 2. but the more you play, the more these sort of abilities and the weaknesses and strengths of the characters become apparent. Each character also has a frequently asked questions chart on the back here, some information. As yet, we've not needed to refer to this at all. The whole thing kind of plays quite smoothly. We usually play, when we set the game up, best of 3, last man standing, that kind of thing, and we can normally get 3 games out in an hour, and it's very enjoyable. The interaction between the players is great, and it can be quite swingy if you obviously get some good dice against you, or you happen to get some good dice against the opponent at the right time. But there is also an element of planning in it, so making sure that you strike at the right time. This game for us is definitely a keeper. I'm looking forward to more expansions being released for it, and I look forward to being able to expand my own collection and play and try and experiment with different characters. So, as always, thank you very much for watching, and I really appreciate you taking the time to have a look at this. There is a link below to my store, shameless plug for Tabletop Heroes. It's at www.tabletopheroes.co.uk. I do stock this product, and I will be restocking as new products become available. Please take your time to have a look at that. There is a newsletter you can sign up for. Get yourself signed up for that, and I'll keep you abreast of what's coming out and new releases and special deals and unique offer codes from myself. And also, don't forget to visit us on Facebook. Like, share and subscribe to this, and I hope to see you at a game event soon. Take care.